Love Lu1. You might have seen me post on this in the Aki guys as well. This is, Lu1's it's an excellent point. I mean, we've talked about the fact that it's the front moo point of the lung. So it can be good, obviously, when the first sign of lung invasion of pathogenic energy into the lung, it'll release it. What I'm more interested in, middle palate, the name is called, central palate, middle palate. And the reason for that, now the meeting of lung and spleen channels, but where does the lung channel actually start? In the middle jiao, in the stomach, from the internal pathway. So you might be thinking, so zhong fu, I mean, the word zhong is quite straightforward because the zhong qi circulates in the chest. But it's called middle palate. So you think, firstly, why is it called middle? Is because the lung channel actually starts in the stomach. The start of the internal pathway of the lung starts in the stomach, goes through the large intestine, okay, and then through the lungs, goes up through the throat, and then it emerges at lung 1, okay, and then goes down the channel, obviously. But this is the point I want to make with lung 1. That's the other reason. So central palate starts in the stomach, but we've got the word fu there, which relates to a yang organ, whereas the lung's a yin organ. And the reason being is because, again, the stomach has a heavy influence. The lung channel starts in the stomach, which is why REN12 pretty much is my absolute favourite point to tonify the lungs, because REN12 is the front moo of the stomach. So whenever there's a Wei Qi deficiency, yes, I do use lung 7 and lung 9, but yeah, REN12 is probably one of the most effective points I know to tonify the lungs. And the reason being, again, what level's the stomach at? Yang Ming. So it's got and it goes through the large intestine as well, which is the lungs. So you've got 2 Yang Ming channels that are just waiting to feed the lung with that abundant, warm qi and blood. So if there's lung qi deficiency and you're getting all those cold symptoms, yeah, all those other points are good, lung 7 to disperse and descend. You have to release the pathogen, but make sure you get into REN12, because what that's going to do, it's the start of the lung channel. It's going to release the Yang Ming qi from the stomach, going to release the Yang Ming qi from the large intestine, and it's going to belt it into the lungs and have a really strong tonifying effect on the lungs. So remember that one. Yeah, it gets forgotten, but gee, it's like I said, the best point I know for tonifying. You'll feel the lung pulse come up within a few minutes. Patient will start feeling stronger as well.
Will it only go into lungs if you combine with other points to bring it up?
Well, no, it'll go into the lungs, because if we needle, I mean, that's basically REN12 right there. So if we needle that, it's getting that qi along that internal pathway, and so it'll drive it into the lungs anyway. But having said that, yeah, I like to combine it with lung 1 as well, because that's the front moo point. And then we do our source point, lung 9, major point to tonify the lungs. We'll do kidney 3. And again, when I say do that, what's the pattern behind it as well? Is it exterior wind? Do you need to release that?